data centers and framework come together to actually produce business results. With that, a long-lasting problem that we have seen has been around last mile and the distribution network, especially with the rise of IoT. And in order to tie all of this conversation around, I would like to invite Mr. V.C. Roy to tell us the framework, the cost aspects, and the solutions we talked about. How do we stitch them together? How do we bring cost to it?
Yes, data.
Over to you. Yes, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me speak in a very layman term so that everyone can understand this. That right from the beginning, if you talk about evolution of broadband period, data transfer and data traveling was a real problem. We still face some problems with the data. First, we should understand what was the initial days data problem. When the broadband came into the existence, we were facing last mile connectivity, that is connection to the end users. Then we had a solution of backbone, fiber optics backbone, and we could distribute it finally to the end users. Now service has grown up, things has grown up, technology has changed, lots of data transfer is there, data traveling is there, and problem comes of latency. How to solve that? Because of latency, late data transfer, lots of technology are awaited, still awaited for the use. So here comes the last mile distribution network. That means any services that we are using for data gaining, data transfer, that is especially to the giving connectivity to the end users and distributing it, it is a real bottleneck problem. When it comes for the distribution of data, the last mile is like a bottleneck. How to distribute it? Latency problem is there. You can feel it with the browsing, when you download data and lots of browsing is there. It happens in so many ways. Only you can take this example on your mobile, but it goes with every type of data transfer. There comes a solution with what we are doing. We are VueNow Group, that we are building. VueNow is building edge data center infrastructure. Hey, what is edge data center? Edge data center is basically a small unit of data center located near to the end users for data distribution and rest of the services like cloud computing and other services related to data centers. But the basic job is for the edge data center is to solve the problem of latency. It is established just near the end users. Like I can give you example, say what we are doing is we are building co-located edge data centers, container-based solution. A data center built inside a container and placed near the end users so that latency problem can be taken care of, fastest data distribution can be done, and hence we can create a big, if the infrastructure is created across the country, we can build a big super highway for data. If we can build a big super highway, I'll tell you what is you're using as 3G, 2G, what problem you faced with those networks, 5G is coming, that will be very much applicable and usable on this edge data center infrastructure. But you will feel the real speed and the super highway connectivity of data on this infrastructure. So this is the solution that we are talking about, and edge data center infrastructure basically solves the problem for data distribution network, and that comes with the data distribution to the last mile. That's so that end users can use it. And we are on this platform, I'll love to share this. We are the pioneers. VueNow is the pioneers for edge data centers in the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. V.C. Roy. brought about a very interesting component of end user ease of use, just-in-time availability, cloud containers. At this point, I also want to probably cue in my colleague Vineet back again and try and understand how can we leverage a robust cloud transformation and make sure that there is maximum growth and also benefit to end-to-end IT operations.
Good question. So, you guys can hear me? Yes? I can't hear back myself. So, how can we use cloud for a better
transformation?
See, there are multiple things I heard. I took some notes. I think what I realized, everyone is, whatever they are talking, right, whether it's Praveen or Mr. Roy, anyone who is talking about how the ecosystem can become better. But as a consumer, right, so first thing I will tell you, there is no one here who is going to do something because the technology has come. They are going to use technology